The text on Gina's phone wasn't meant for Luke. "You earned the iPhone, babe," winky face, it read, and the sender made his blood run cold, his brother David. Then came another message, this one from Chris. Two brothers. One betrayal. The phone wasn't lying, and now, neither would they. Luke Coleman's hands trembled as he set Gina's phone back on the counter, careful not to make a sound. The glossy new iPhone 16 Pro Max she flaunted so proudly wasn't just a shiny gadget. It was evidence. For weeks, he'd noticed her late nights, suspicious smiles, and the strange camaraderie she suddenly shared with his two brothers. The messages confirmed what he had feared. David's text was suggestive. Chris's was downright incriminating. Both tied Gina to them in ways Luke couldn't stomach. His wife of 8 years had traded loyalty for a phone, and not with strangers, but with his own blood. That night, Luke watched her laugh with his brothers at a family gathering, her arm brushing David's as Chris cracked a joke. It all felt rehearsed, as if they thought he'd never catch on. But Luke wasn't blind, and he wasn't stupid. "Let's play a game," he said, standing suddenly. "A trust exercise." Everyone turned to him, surprised by the unusual request. "Gina, can I see your phone? Just for fun." His voice was calm, but the challenge in his eyes was unmistakable. Gina froze, her face flushing. "Why do you need my phone?" she stammered. "Just trust," Luke repeated, his eyes narrowing. "Unless there's something to hide." David shifted uncomfortably, and Chris coughed, suddenly very interested in his drink. The tension was palpable. Luke didn't need her to hand over the phone, he already had the proof. The confrontation that followed was explosive, but Luke stayed calm, his quiet strength cutting through their excuses. By the end of the night, Gina and his brothers were gone, their betrayals laid bare. Luke didn't look back. Instead, he started over, choosing to leave their lies behind. Betrayal had gutted him, but in its wake, he found clarity, and the strength to rebuild a life where trust would never be taken for granted again. Share your thoughts on this story in the comments.